Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sly 2. Lordy, it has been a while since I've played this game. How long has it been? Well, I've changed my name to Snidely Whiplash. That's how long it's been. So let's start the final episode in Sly 2, before we move on into Sly 3 territory.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together, and when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Anatomy for Disaster. So, thought that just occurred to me, some poor bastard got stuck with Arpeggio's groin. Let's skip over that thought. I just wanted to share it with you since I had it, and I didn't want to be alone in my suffering of said thought. The other thing is, the Italian Renaissance masters, you say? The guys who didn't achieve flight. That is whom he studied. Not, Orville and Wilbur Wright, the guys who actually created an airplane and were able to successfully fly around. He went with the guys who never achieved flight. Why? I'll study the Italian masters and their abilities to fly through the ocean. Fly through the air. Arpeggio, they never succeeded, and, in addition, we already have planes. We have several forms of aviation, from helicopters to zeppelins. Why settle for the guys who didn't succeed? Because Italian Renaissance Masters sounds better in the intro. Anyway. Sorry about that, that got a little ranty there when I'm supposed to be talking about the... Oh, god damn it. We got laser robots again.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Yeah, Bentley. It's not like, we're on a time schedule or anything, because they are continuously building him, and we're trying to avoid having them get to Paris before a certain deadline or anything. Bentley worries just too much. Such a plot would be absurd. Anyway, enjoy this blimp while it lasts. We never are allowed to come back here. After this mission, it's always just out of our reach. Thank goodness, an exhaust port. We can shoot a thermal torpedo in there, or whatever it was. A space torpedo. Well then.
I had no idea they could reassemble clockwork so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
So, here's a plan. Bring the blimp down. I mean, Arpeggio's over there, Clockwork's here. Just bring the blimp down. Also, these.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
They are unimportant. They never do anything. There is no reason for them being there. And I feel like they wanted them to be for something.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
But that they sort of ran out of time on that one. Anyway, yeah, bring the blimp down. Alright, have Sly come back with some explosives, and gone. Never need to deal with this again. Be pretty simple, actually. Hello, old friend. Long time no smack in the face.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
What?
Neela? Neela's here too!
Yes, we can tell that, Bentley. What we're supposed to do is get a picture of them through this horrible tinted glass.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems.
You know, Bentley, I think you're talking about the wrong bird in this situation that's the source of all our problems. But hey, who am I to argue with a turtle?
I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along! I don't need to study those
Oh yeah, that's a
photos
surprise to
right
the
on
audience.
wall.
Ah!
Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have
Forgot.
conspired together to rebuild Clockwork. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try
Blow
to
up
think
the
of a
blimp.
way. Any way.
Blow up the blimp.
To stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Blow up the blimp.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Oh, right. I remembered there was something about this mission that wasn't particularly fun. And it was the manually reduce their speed part. Ta-da! But yeah, just blow up the blimp, you know. I get that you can't just, cut a hole in it. That would take too long. Blimps being full of helium, and you'd need a relatively big hole for that sort of thing to make any sort of progress in a reasonable amount of time. But, leave, get a bomb, and destroy this thing. Build a missile. You have bombs, you have gunpowder, I assume. Build a missile and shoot it at this bad boy. Not very difficult. Oh! Can't believe that worked. And I'm gonna need to back the hell up here.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducer.
Sure thing. Okay. Harder than I thought. Move. Okay. Fun stuff. That almost went terribly, terribly wrong.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Fantastic. That didn't work. Need to try better. Okay. I continue to be unavoided. Or undetected. Ugh, now I have to wait. I'm probably not on the side I should be for this one. I did it! Kind of. It worked. No one can say otherwise. Ugh. Just missed it. Which way are the others spinning? Opposite direction? Okay. Alrighty. That's the one I already have. But yeah, just blow it up. Or break the door down and kill Arpeggio. He's a tiny, flightless bird. What's he gonna do? But I'm not the master criminal here. I'm just the one controlling the master criminal. Cough, cough, master. Cough, cough, criminal. Now hurry the hell up. I know I slowed you down, but Jesus. You can speed it along a little bit. This is just rude at this point. Alrighty. And one more. Hey, fantastic. Oh, of course that didn't blow up the blimp or anything. Looks stupid. It's also smaller, you know? I was climbing on him in the first game, and he wasn't that small.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Not sure how that worked. Or why Sly ran out there.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists.
And then it was all me.
I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail.
Not sure why you did that.
I could finally go after the parts myself.
Even though I got them all.
But acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah,
Why not just use the clockwork eyes since you already have them?
Covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
It's been a while since I've eaten that spice, since the club was, you know, shut down and everything.
Ah well, my new body awaits trust me. Be a dear, Mila, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the clockwork frame or...
Well, he's dead.
Behold, Clockla is born!
Not knee work. Well, that won't crash the blimp, certainly. Also, why not kill Sly right there? Seems rather foolish, honestly. Well, that'll be the first part.